Hey, it's Nintenbros.
Hi.
What's going on, Nintenbros podcast listeners, and welcome back to yet another episode of your favorite podcast, the Nintenbros. This is our
Very
second
true.
episode on season 2, and it is the second week of January in 2022. How we doing? I can't believe we are already this far in. What's going on,
Doing
homie?
fantastic. Fantastic.
Yeah, it is a fantastic day. It's like 35 degrees out, sprinkling, already dark outside,
Yeah.
and it's like 4 o'clock. It's an okay
No
day.
sun.
Anyways, week 2 is going to continue to be the news of the month. And today's news is
All the
great
news.
because we have revamped the Nintenbros, and our news episode is now like really informative instead of just us glossing over some stuff. Like I know me
Yeah.
and the homie both looked into everything that we looked up. So we're going to have a little more to
Yes,
tell.
we did. But there's also no collection item that is being talked about. It's going to be only news.
Correct. We're dropping the collection item because we wanted to focus more on the news. And before we get into what we've been talking about, the news, we always go over what's new and what we've been playing. So without further ado, let's head over there. All right, so now that we're going to start our what's new and what we are playing segment, homie Low, why don't you start us off? What have you been playing this week and what's new in your collection?
Well, I want to first start off here. What is new? Nothing is new, actually. I've just been on my social medias a little bit more. So if you want to check me out at On a Ship, plug very early. But I've been doing that a lot, as well as our Nintenbros social medias. So if you want updates for the podcast and all that stuff, make sure to check us out on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, all of that. But besides that, because nothing's new, what am I playing? I'm playing a little bit of Stardew Valley. That's going to be our game that we talk about week 3 and whatnot. And I have been playing a random basketball game from the App Store that I've just absolutely loved for like years. And I was like, you know what? I think it's time to get it back. So
is it Mario 3-on-3 Hoops?
No,
is that on the App Store now?
No, it's called like, hold on, let me see real quick here. It's called Basketball Showdown. It's a 2015 mobile game, if anyone was wondering. But yeah, and I've also been, still watching through the Marvel movies, and I love them. So.
Yeah, I did see your TikToks, and you like did a note sheet on 3 of the movies, and I saw that. And I haven't personally watched any Marvel movies, so I couldn't like relate or like understand things. But I just thought it was cool that you were really diving into that because it's something different, something new.
Yeah, it is pretty cool. I watched Thor most recently, and that was pretty good. So
nice. And then one last question before we move on to my section. What exactly are you posting up on your socials? Because you plug the socials, but what's going up there, just so viewers know?
What's going up there on Instagram? You can find daily pictures of my collection and just like cool, aesthetically pleasing pictures on Instagram. And you can also get updates on the podcast and just other little cool stuff. Twitter, it's a little less over there, just random updates, random stuff, cool things I find interesting about Nintenbros and Nintendo in general. And on my TikTok, you can find random videos. I've been doing a lot of AI representations. You got to guess what the AI is making from the picture. So it could be like Pikachu and it's all like yellow and blurry, and you got to guess that it was Pikachu and stuff like that. So just
that's what that means.
Yeah, a lot of fun
so
stuff.
Confused.
So yeah, it's a big trend going around. So I thought I'd jump on it. And I got a lot of those. But I'm gonna get on Instagram Reels too, start making all that kind of trendy stuff. So we'll see.
Nice. All right. I just wanted to clear that up in case anyone was confused. Now let's move right along to my portion of things. What's new for your boy? Well, I actually pre-ordered Pokemon Legends of Arceus. I was so hyped. Wow. I did that last night. You know how our mom's boyfriend gave us $50 for GameStop and a gift card?
Yeah.
That whole gift card went straight towards Pokemon. So I only paid like $13 for this game that I'm getting on the 28th.
Did you use our GameStop coupon?
No, I did not.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, but I'm super excited for Pokemon Legends of Arceus dropping January 28th, 2022. I'm going to get myself a copy without having to pay any more money. So hyped. Can't stress that enough. What else is new?
I was thinking about doing that too, but I don't know.
You should. I mean, I think when you pre-order it, you get like a map. Like you know how Stardew came with like an instruction manual and then a little map that opens up with
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
I think Legend of Arceus will come with a map similar to that,
Okay.
which I want. I want to like
Yeah.
frame that and then just put that in my room or my collection somewhere because that looks so cool.
Yeah, for sure.
But anyways, other than that, what else is new? I am also more active on the Instagram, which is daily pics of my collection and just asking you guys gaming related questions, bringing back some nostalgia. And I've just been on Nintenbros Twitter a lot, asking random poll questions, showing random leaks. Like we're going to talk about one leak that I found a couple days ago on Twitter. It's pretty cool. Just a bunch of Nintendo related things. And now that's it for what's new.
Yeah, that's
What
it.
have
Just
I
news
been
now.
playing?
After that.
A ridiculous amount of Stardew Valley. I don't know how we're gonna get through a whole year, homie. But I put in like 2-3 hours a night into this game, and it's literally told me that I've sunk like 10 plus hours in already. And
Yeah.
I'm like maybe the second week of summertime. Like I'm like day 9 or day 10 of summer.
Well,
And
I'm
I've done
farther. I'm more behind than you, so
yeah, especially I think we're gonna have to like push that to week 4, and we're gonna have to do like our gaming game off next week because if
yeah.
we really want to get through a full year, which I'm trying, I don't know if I'll be able to get through a full year, but I might be able to get into winter. I'm really trying.
Yeah, okay. That's fine.
We're gonna have to push that off a week. Anyways, I've been doing that, and just to like tell you where I'm at in the game without going too far in depth, I finally built a coop and have chickens. I built a barn and have some cows, and I've just been
Nice.
actively completing the community center. And my fishing is like ridiculous. It's like level 8 right now, and all my tools are copper. But it's really hard
Uh-huh.
to get iron because I'm not the best miner. And when you go in solo, like the mines are so much harder, I feel.
Oh yeah, I already have gold like 20 bars of it, so
Oh,
I
okay.
can't really
Well
relate.
then it's just a me thing, but it's whatever. We'll
Yeah.
we'll leave that for week 4, but that's just what I've been playing, so I want to touch on that a little bit. But now, without further ado, let's move on to the news. All right, so we're here at the news section now, the meat of the podcast. I'm gonna let homie Low lead things off, but with our first section of video game news. So why don't you go ahead?
Yeah, well, I put this under a different category. I don't know why, just because it's like a leak, but I want to lead it off with probably the biggest piece of news here. Mario Kart 9. Everyone's been wanting it. Everyone, like what Mario Kart 8, how is it still doing so good? I don't know. But Mario Kart 9 is reportedly in development, according to IGN, and could be announced sometime this year with a new twist. I honestly don't know what that twist could be, but that's very interesting.
Okay, I like how you brought up the twist because obviously that's what's getting fans most excited. I have this down in my news notes as well.
Yeah.
And I just think that we should come up with a twist. What do you think the twist could be? Personally, when I was brainstorming, I was thinking a crossover with different genres of Nintendo characters, similar to how they did so many like characters in Smash Ultimate. And the most plausible like crossover I feel would be the Legend of Zelda characters, just because they've already implemented like Link as a
Mhm.
kart racer. So adding like Sheik and Zelda and Ganondorf might seem more like doable than some genre like Kirby. Like we've just never seen
Yeah.
Kirby in
Yeah.
a Mario Kart. So if they're talking about a twist, I'm leaning towards Legend of Zelda, but then also if they're talking about a twist, it's hopefully something that we're not going to expect. So part of me is like, oh, it's got
Exactly.
to be Kirby and Waddle Dee and Meta Knight. But
Mhm.
I don't know. Do you have any thoughts or ideas of what the twist could be? Because that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, I think that's a little, like you said they already implemented Link. I think that's not enough of a twist, but I kind of have something along the same lines. I saw a tweet, and it was like, what if they implemented like it was like a crazy crossover? Like you could get the Angry Sun from Super Mario Bros. 3, and you could like race them versus Cosmic Mario. Like maybe not like a crossover just like to Link, but like you get like way wacky characters in it. Like that would be awesome.
Yeah, they need to bring back like Funky Kong, like the
Yeah,
wacky characters. You're right, because those are cool. You know what kind of game had the perfect amount of wacky characters?
I do know
Your
the
game
exact
that you love, bro. What is it?
Mario Super Sluggers. It had everyone that you would want.
Yeah, Boo, King Boo. I was very happy playing that game.
Yeah, that's a fantastic game. So
Yeah, and then do you have any other news about Mario Kart 9? Because I just have a couple more things I want to touch on if you're all set with that.
I don't think so. I haven't really heard anything else about that, but I hope too soon. So
All right, so I'm just going to tell you what I know about Mario Kart. So Mario Kart 9 obviously in development, and let's just take a moment and think about how far we've come since Mario Kart 8. So Mario Kart 8 was originally released in 2014 for the Wii U. So we're talking almost 8 years now. Obviously it didn't come out in January, so it's not quite 8 years old, but we're coming up on the 8-year mark for Mario Kart 8. So Mario Kart 9 is definitely due.
mhm.
Mario Kart Tour, which I believe is the one on like the phone, that
Yeah,
came out in 2019. So we have 5 years of just like no Mario Kart. We did get the deluxe on the Switch, but uh, it's
just added a
basically,
few things.
yeah, it's basically a port, I feel. It's
Yeah,
nothing crazy. And then we also had Mario Kart Home Circuit where you actually like have the Mario Kart racer and then you build the circuit at home and you race the
mhm.
track at home. And that's cool. And that came out in 2020. So we have been Mario Kart list like without a big title for 8 years with only a
Yeah,
couple small spin-off titles in the last couple. So it is definitely time. We definitely need to see a new Mario Kart. But on the other hand, we really don't need to see a new Mario Kart because if you look at the numbers and you look at like how it compares to other games in different consoles, like Mario Kart has been the best selling game on the 3DS, on the Wii, on the Wii U, and the Switch. Like Mario Kart just dominates Nintendo's gaming systems and it's
yeah,
crazy.
yeah. It
So
really does.
part of me almost thinks that like, okay, great, Mario Kart 9 is supposedly in development, but supposedly the Switch Pro is also in development. Does this really mean we're going to see a Mario Kart 9 sometime soon? I don't know. I don't
I
know.
think so. I think so. If it's their best selling game, why wouldn't they release a new one?
Have they ever done two Mario Karts on one system?
I don't know, but the Switch has lived what five years now, and the first Mario Kart on it was basically a port. So
That's true. Maybe Mario Kart 9 will be the true full-fledged Mario Kart experience on the Switch. I would be down with that. I would be down with that.
yeah, I mean, I would love to see it. Like you said, all the last ones had great sales, but it's true that like literally Mario Kart 8 Deluxe or whatever is on the Switch was like topping the charts a couple weeks ago or whatever. So
Yeah, even like
maybe they
during the
won't.
holiday seasons, like 4 years after the console came out, Mario Kart was still leading it. Like it's so wild. I feel
Yeah,
like a
it's
lot of it is
crazy.
just the bundles that it has, but like it's still so wild. We had so many strong games come out late last year.
Yeah, definitely part of it. So
Very cool. Well, that's it for Mario Kart. I'm set on that. Are you set on that?
yeah, that's enough Mario Kart talk.
All
More.
right. How about you keep us going and I'll chime in with other news.
All right. Well, a little bit of a discount flash for you guys. Live until January 16th, you can save up to 30% on digital versions of select Nintendo Switch titles, which include Super Mario Maker 2, Clubhouse Games, sorry, 51 Worldwide Classics, Shin Megami Tensei 5, and a few other various games with various discounts. And there's also a lot of demos. So there's a lot of stuff to try to buy if you have extra money and there's discounts. So go take advantage.
Yeah, if you guys have gift cards, like Visa gift cards,
Yeah.
go use them and buy games. What are you doing? Come
Yeah,
on.
this is the perfect time. There's a
There's
lot of
discounts
stuff.
everywhere. That's good news. I did not know that really. So thank
Yeah,
you.
pretty cool.
Another since we're under video game news right now, another video game that it could potentially come out soon to the Switch as well
Mhm.
as the Xbox is GoldenEye 007. I saw this like last week while I was just trying to find some news to talk about, and
Yeah.
it was a leak. It's not confirmed. It was a leak on just one of those Nintendo news channels that I follow on YouTube. So I don't know
Yeah, there's
how
a lot of leaks.
Yeah, so I don't know how reliable it is,
Potential.
but it's just something to throw out there. Like there is teasers that GoldenEye 007 could be coming to the Xbox and the Switch, and that's pretty cool because I know it was a lot of old school fans like favorite game on the Nintendo 64.
Yeah. Yeah, that is cool. I don't really know much about it, but sounds good.
Yeah, bring it on. The more the merrier.
Another piece of video game news. This is kind of old now, but I want to say it because I love the movie so much. Spider-Man No Way Home. This is a very minuscule piece of news. I'm sorry if you're looking for like the big ones, but they have Spider-Man No Way Home outfits in Fortnite. I just thought it was cool. So
Wow.
carry on.
Okay, we're carrying on. So take this what you want, right? Because this movie has been dead for like a couple years now, but I
Yeah,
I saw this thing on I think it's like comic book gaming site,
I
but
saw the same thing. Yeah,
yeah, so it suggested like a different type of Pokemon spinoff is in the works for later this
yep,
year. Again, I don't know if this is true because we're already getting like a completely out of the blue, like different type of Pokemon game that none of us saw coming. Legends of
yeah,
Arceus. So to get like another one that I'm about to say later this year, that would honestly make my 2022. I would be so hyped. That'd be so much Pokemon and I would love it. But anyways, the
yeah.
game
But who is
supposedly
it?
coming out is Detective Pikachu.
I know, it's crazy. I saw that and I was like, there's no way. I had to write down the source again because I was like, there's no way people are going to believe that. But comic book gaming, yeah.
Yeah. So, what do you expect a Detective Pikachu video game to look like? Like, I know there was a 3DS one, but what do you think a Switch one would look like if you just had to guess?
I have absolutely no clue. I was trying to think about it. I'm trying to think about it as you were saying that, but I have no clue.
Okay. Do you think it would follow the movie, or do you think it would follow something like Scooby Doo, where they go around trying to bust criminals, and then Detective Pikachu is like one of the people in the Scooby Doo gang just trying to bust criminals because he's detective?
Yes.
Yeah, let's hope it's that one. So,
Yes. Honestly, if we get anything, if like Detective Pikachu is released like anywhere and anything, it'd be cool. So it could literally be like you walk around in an open world as him and it'd be like, okay, Detective Pikachu's on the cover. So
yeah,
great.
I know. I already know I'm gonna pay 64.93 for this game if it comes out. So
Yeah, for
also,
sure.
I just wanna add one more thing before we move on from this little segment. So Detective Pikachu, this is a weird leak because well, the movie's been like dead for so long now. I think it's like going on 3 years. I feel like that's a 2019 movie or a 2018 even.
Yeah.
Been a while. And I know for a long time there was rumors about Detective Pikachu 2, but those never came to fruition.
Oh yeah.
So to think that okay, Detective Pikachu 2 didn't happen, but a couple years after we're going to make a game. I don't know, it seems a little sus in my opinion, but who am I to deny comic book gaming's integrity of this league? So
Yeah.
I don't know, it's up to them. I'm just here reporting the news. All news we report doesn't mean it's factual. It's all leaks, rumors, and facts.
Exactly. Definitely have to make sure that is explained this time because I don't know about that one, but we'll see. I hope it comes true. But anyways, back to some factual news. There's a new back to Mario Kart. Why not? New limited time event in Mario Kart Tour, a new course in 3DS Bowser's Castle that you can play on. And I don't know if they're like new or anything, but you can now unlock Cat Rosalina and get this Meowser.
I'm not
So
interested.
some
Anytime they
people
try
might
to
be
put like
interested. So
what'd you say?
some people might be interested. So
Yeah. Yeah, some people might be interested. I don't know. Whenever they try throwing that cat power up in my face, I'm just like me out, like me out.
you
I
got to
don't
play the
want
game. You got to play the game because it's actually cool. So
that's on 3D World and 3D Land, right? Or 3D World like on the Switch.
yeah, with Bowser's Fury.
Yeah, like it's cool, but they overdo the cat power up, my opinion.
I disagree. I think it's awesome. I love hearing the meow. I imitate it all the time.
All right, to each their own. It is what it
Yeah,
is for your
I
boy
love
out
it.
here. My next piece of video game news is so, homie Low, you played Dying Light, correct?
Yeah, and there's a new game coming out, right?
Yes, Dying Light 2. is coming out. I'm not exactly sure the date. I think it's still like spring 2022. I think it's early this year sometime. But
Yeah.
it was leaked to be expected to take 500 plus hours to 100%.
Wow.
I know. Can you
That's a little
fathom that?
yeah, not really. So
It's crazy. 500 hours is how many days? If a day is
a
like
lot.
25 for it's like 20 days worth of time, maybe 21 days worth of time.
But that's
I'm not
like
exactly sure.
exact. That's like
Yeah,
exact.
yeah. So that's
Oh, it's more.
wild.
Yeah, that is really crazy. That's but hey, that may hopefully it's good. If it's not good, then it's like, wow, that really sucks. But if it's all good content, then that is a good game.
Exactly. But I also want to add
Me.
it that's the amount of time it takes to 100% to just beat the game. The website said it was 20 hours to beat. So that means they're adding
Wow,
480 hours of side quests,
that
extra
is wild.
missions, post-game content, or repetitive missions that you have to do over and over again. I don't know. This is just the
Potentially, yeah.
numbers that came to me when I was reading the article. So I just want to add one thing before we move on from this. Speaking of taking 500 plus hours to 100%, how does that entice a player to buy the game or overwhelm them? Like, where do you stand in that position? Because it can go either way. You can be really excited, like, man, I'm about to sink days into this game, or you can just feel overwhelmed. What do
If
you
you
think?
if you were excited for the game and you're a fan of that franchise, you'll definitely buy it and be excited for that extra content. But if you're looking to get into a new game and you read up on the facts that there's like 500 hours of content, it may overwhelm you. But I think if you have enough content to last that long, but it has to be good content. If it's not good content, then that's going to make your game look really bad. But if it is good, then that's going to make it also look really good. So we'll see.
Yeah, if Dying Light 2 does exceptional, man,
Yeah,
I'm gonna be surprised. I'm gonna be like,
it
wow, that's
looks
crazy.
good.
Yeah,
It looks good. All right, done with that.
I am all set. Let's move
Dying
forward to the
Light.
console news.
Honestly, kind of excited.
Do you have any console news, or would you like me to lead?
Yes, I do. Big console news here. Actually, not really big console news, but kind of just like a cool fact. The Nintendo Switch passes the Nintendo Wii in total lifetime sales, coming in at 101.88 million sales for the Switch. I don't really even know how to comprehend that number, like with the 0.88. Like, I don't really know what that like. Is that 800,000? Like
0.88 out of a
yeah,
million.
yeah.
So it's like 88%. I think it's 880,000.
Yeah, okay, that's what I was thinking too. But yeah, 101.88 million sales for the Switch compared to the Wii's lifetime sales of 101.63 million. So the Nintendo Switch has finally passed the Nintendo Wii, but they're both great consoles, so nothing to be sad about.
Oh, what about the GameCube? How did that do?
Uh, you know, I don't know.
It's not up there because no one cared.
I guess
Okay.
not.
All right. So the next news of console news that I have is controversy, because right now
Oh,
there's a lot of talk about, oh, there's going to be a Switch Pro coming out, or no, there's not a Switch Pro coming out. We are too late into the life cycle. So
yeah.
here are the two sides of it. Bloomberg, this is just the website I found this information from. Bloomberg says yes, there will be a Switch Pro coming out, and it will be late this year, probably for the holidays, and it will have the
Hmm.
rumored 4K graphics. That's like the only thing that I can imagine the Switch Pro upgrading would be the graphics, because I think that's
Yeah.
basically kind of the baseline for these next gen consoles like PS5 and X. What is Xbox on? It's not one now. It's like one S
Xbox
or
Series
something.
X.
Series X.
Yep.
So I'm pretty sure those both have 4K graphics. So to
Yeah.
compete with that, the Switch Pro would have to do that. But on the other hand, you have gamesindustry.biz.story saying no, there will actually be no Switch Pro. In fact, The Switch Pro, I say that in quotations, is the OLED version because that's
Mhm.
basically an upgraded Switch with like a little bit bigger screen resolution. But our next console release will be for the next gen consoles in due time, which is late 2024. And now I know this is a long way out, but if you think about it, 2017 to 2024 is 7 years, and that is about the life cycle of a console. Consoles do
Yeah.
last 7 years, so that
Yeah.
makes sense. So there are your two sides. There's your two controversies on whether there will be a Switch Pro or no Switch Pro. And now we've heard from Bloomberg and GameIndustry.biz.story. Homie Low, what do you think?
Well, I saw something like the same that you said at the end there. Like according to Nintendo Life, the analyst predicts that 2024 will be the next gen Nintendo Switch successor. But yeah, I don't see like really another Switch console coming out this year with the OLED releasing last year, I think.
Yeah.
Like mid last year. I can't see another console release like a year and a half after that. That seems kind of silly. And I don't know why they would do a 2023 like upgraded of the Switch. So I do think that there won't be one, and the OLED is the final one, and then it'll just the next gen will be in 2024 or whatever. I think it's gonna be next gen. We'll get a next gen the next time we see new console.
Yeah, the only thing I can picture them doing is, when we had like the DS lineage and whatnot, we had DS, DS Lite, DSi, DSi XL. I
Yeah,
can only picture them if they really wanted to try and like make more money, they would do like Nintendo Switch OLED XL. But that really wouldn't matter because, well, it would matter a
yeah,
little bit because the handheld version, but when you dock it on the TV, I don't know. That's like the only thing I can picture them doing is something like that, though.
yeah. We'll see. I don't know. That seems maybe.
It's Nintendo. There's been crazier things.
Yeah, that's true, I guess. Back to some video game news for just a second here. I wanted to mention this because it's kind of important. Pokemon Legends Arceus, as we know, releases on January 28th. And they actually did release 3 new commercials, and I did watch them all. Uh, they all, they were like 30 seconds, just little tidbits of it. The game looks really cool, and it looks like awesome, the stuff you can do in it. But I think I remember watching a lot of videos about Pokemon Sword and Shield, and they had kind of the graphics gripe problem, where in the open world areas, like the trees were all the same, the grass wasn't really anything special, the graphics just weren't really anything special, anybody thought. And it kind of looks the same in this a little bit when you look at stuff close. So I don't know how that'll go over.
I 100% agree with you. Under our segment for statistics and sales, I do not have statistics and sales, but Pokemon. And I took a deep dive into Legends of Arceus because I'm super excited for it. It's a couple weeks away now.
Yeah.
And I also watched the trailers and whatnot. And I agree. You do have a lot of abilities and it does look really cool, but it does kind of mirror the same kind of like effect that Sword and Shield had. Everyone was super stunned for the open world, but then they took a look at the background and they were like, this seems a little too empty. Where's the detail? It doesn't really
Yeah.
come to life as much as like Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. So I have to agree with you there. But I don't want to downplay this Legends of Arceus too much because I did see some incredible footage. I don't know if we watched the same videos because the one I watched was like 3 minutes and whatnot, but
Mhm.
it is very open world. I saw that you could literally fly, swim, and ride along like the Pokemon. And
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm saying this Pokemon's name right, but it was like Bravery was
I
shown.
have no clue.
Yeah, he was just shown flying. It's basically like if you guys have ever played Pokemon Sapphire and Ruby, it's basically the Talo of Gen 5 or Gen
Okay.
6. I'm not exactly sure, but it's the bird
Now I
Pokemon.
understand.
And the potential plot in this, and again, this is just speculation because the game's not out, but the potential plot is that Pokemon are rash and dangerous.
Yeah.
I saw the main character go into like what looked like a church or what just looked like a gathering area. And one guy was like, be careful. Pokemon are dangerous. They're not what we think they are. And then all of a sudden, like a lightning storm happened and lightning hit the ground. And then Pokemon with red eyes like lit up. and they seemed possessed and wanted to hurt the player, because then it skipped to a scene where the player was just running around the land and the Pokemon with red eyes would like lock onto them and try swiping at them. And what seems really
Yeah.
cool is that this is actually like an RPG type style, because you have the ability to run, duck, and dodge, similar to like it kind of reminded me of like Assassin's Creed. Like you had those same
Yeah.
abilities. Like
Yeah.
I
Just like an
literally
open
saw,
world.
yeah, I literally saw my homie like jump off a cliff onto the bird, and then he flew with the bird, and I just thought that was like so cool. Like, man, I cannot wait to play this.
Yeah. It does look really amazing in that sense. For
Yes.
sure.
And then the last thing I want to talk is the starters are Rowlet, Cyndaquil, Oshawa. Don't come at me for that. They did not pick the best starters, I feel. Where's my boy Turtwig? I don't know. But the last thing I want to talk about is the battles. They feel way more in person in this game than any other game, because I saw an actual Pokemon battle. Like my player was next to a Pokemon and it didn't skip to like a different scene. You know how when you play like Pokemon Yellow, Pokemon Ruby, Pokemon Diamond,
Oh yeah.
you like literally switch scenes and then you're in a stage. Like this game had none of that. You had to throw your Pokeball out, you were dodging, and then you told your Pokemon what to do, and then your Pokemon did it. Like it seems way more in person, and like I'm just excited. I'm hoping this game kind of like gets my adrenaline up, gets me excited, because man, this is the type of Pokemon game I want.
Yeah, for sure. It could be something like, not exactly like GTA, but like where you have to like go on a mission, you have to go in like a dangerous area or something. And it's just, it's not all butterflies and rainbows where it's like, oh, you can heal and then, you're good. But like you
Exactly.
actually have to get risky. So we'll see. It definitely all looks really cool. It's just the only thing I saw with it is people may not like the graphics again.
Yes, I saw that too. They do seem a little bland or bare, but we're
Yeah.
always going to find something. Unless you're Mario Galaxy 1, that game got a 10 out of 10.
Yeah. Not for me though.
Not for me either, man.
Not for me. It got a 9.5. So
well, IGN, I'm pretty sure gave it a 10, but that's enough rambling.
All right.
Let's move on. Do you have any other news for us?
Yes, I have one more piece of etc. news because it's not very important at all, but it's kind of cool. I didn't check it out much. I didn't really look much into it. Probably should have because it looks awesome, but I figured I wouldn't be able to like do much with it. But anyways, some guy on Twitter has it set up so that his commenters can play Pokemon Crystal on his avatar by commenting certain buttons like up, down, BA, start, and select. And I just thought that was really cool.
That is really cool.
I don't know how in the world you even figure out remotely close how to do that, but I guess
Pokemon
he did.
Crystal?
Yeah.
Wow.
Out of all the Pokemons, right? Just randomly chooses Crystal. I don't know.
Crystal's like one of the best ones, I feel, because Generation 2 is well known to many, many fans of being the best game. And to choose like the culmination of the two, man, he really went all in. Hats off to that guy.
Yeah,
Do you have his Twitter handle at all or no?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay. Well,
but I mean, you could probably easily find it. So
yeah. Okay, I got two more little pieces of news, and then I think we're ready to book it on out of here with our closing coins.
Yeah.
So my last two pieces of news. Here we go. Lego Super Mario. You know how Mario's always coming out with new Lego sets. Now I know it's January, so I don't know why they did it now, but now they finally have a Luigi's Mansion set out.
I saw that.
Yeah, like a week ago or so. I'm a big Lego fan, so I thought, why not put it down? But Luigi's Mansion just kind of seems out of place this time of year, but it's okay. It's still gonna sell. I mean, I would want it.
Oh, I disagree. When else are you gonna put Luigi's Mansion out besides October? You gotta do it sometime.
True, but Luigi's Mansion literally released October 31st. So for them to just put it out like January 2nd or 3rd, it just seems off to me.
It's okay. Gotta do it sometime.
Yeah. The last piece is a new Nintendo Direct has been rumored to be happening soon. I say soon with italics because no one knows when soon is. It could mean like soon like tomorrow. Or it could be soon like in a month. But
Yeah.
It is rumored to be happening rather soon. And I just wanted to point out the fact that the last one we had was late September 2021.
I remember watching it.
Yeah. And
It
I
was
remember
pretty
watching
curvy.
it too. And if you guys want to reminisce on the fact of watching it, you can always jump back to our episodes. I think it's like 39.5. It's one of our 0.5 episodes because
Yeah.
that's when we go over the directs. But yeah, that was a fun time.
Oh yeah, all that stuff. I remember seeing Kirby. I remember trying to watch Dashy's stream, and his stream went down, and his mic was lagging. Oh, good times.
It was an excellent time. I
Yeah.
thoroughly enjoyed it. But do you have any other news that you would like to share, or do you think we're ready to wrap it up?
No, I do not. Wrap it up.
All right, let's move
All the
on
news.
over to the closing coins. All right, homie Low. So you usually like to lead us out of the podcast. So I'm gonna hand it off to you. Do you have any closing coins for us?
Yes, I do. Guys, I know we are on episode 49, I think. But episode 52 will be our anniversary episode where we will look back at our first one and, see how far we have come so far. And maybe we'll do it again next year. But that's going to be cool. That's going to be an audio and video podcast. And we are going to start putting our podcast on YouTube and YouTube Shorts, little funny clips. So make sure to check us out on YouTube at Nintenbros.
Heck yeah. Do we already have that YouTube channel? I forget.
Yes, we do.
Okay, word. So yeah, it will be
Yeah.
Nintenbros.
We
That's
got that
awesome.
handle. Yes.
Cool. I have one thing I want to say before we really end it. So Pokemon Legends of Arceus, I know we just talked like 5-10 minutes about it, but I just want you guys to know that there may be a special event going on for your local game store near you, because when I went to GameStop and pre-ordered it, the guy told me, he was like, hey, we may have a special release for it, meaning it will release early if enough people pre-order it. So if you're in an area with high traffic, you might be able to get Legends of Arceus. I don't know if it'll be a day early or like a couple days early, but he said early and my ears went up and was like, well, I like that. Okay, sounds good. And and he already had my number because of the rewards program. But just keep an eye out for that, because that would be cool. Everyone would want to get the game soon because that is the most highly anticipated game of January.
Yeah, for sure it is. That's very cool. I had no clue about that. I don't know if they've ever I've never heard them doing that with any other release, like anywhere.
I know. So if there was like a midnight release, that would be pretty cool. I would probably stay up and get it, honestly.
Yeah. And then play it for like an hour.
For sure. But that's the only thing I wanted to close out with. Anything else you got, you can go right ahead.
Yeah, that's all the closing coins I got, guys. We hope you did enjoy, both of us, sincerely. Hope you enjoyed. Nintenbros number 49. You can check out our socials at Nintenbros93 on Instagram, Nintenbros6 on Twitter. Still trying to get those handles. Hopefully we will one day. Also, Nintenbros at TikTok. Going to be trying posting some more content over there. But for me individually, my name is Alex or Low. You can find me at On a Ship on all my socials. Going to be back on YouTube soon. On Instagram. We already discussed all of this. You already know the drill.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Make sure to go check out your boy On a Boat 97 on the IG. Daily pics of my collection dropping. I've been consistent since the first again. We out here making things happen, and I really appreciate it. So go check me out over there. I'm also going to start up the YouTube very soon. I got my computer all working, so that's only a couple days out.
Yeah, very cool. All sounds good. Yeah, guys, we hope you enjoyed Nintenbros number 49, and that is all we got. We went over everything. Hope you enjoyed the news. Let us know your favorite piece of news, what you're most excited for, but we'll see you next time.
All right, bye.